one essay question, and it's going to cover, hypothetically, advisory opinions versus actual resolutions in international law. So we talked about what an advisory opinion is, okay? And we also talked about what a resolution is in international law. So you need to know that. And I'm going to ask you, and you're going to have to show me retention of the material that we talked about in class, and I will ask you your opinion. I will ask your interpretation. You can have any interpretation you want. I want to reassure you of this, guys, because I don't know what's happening in the other classes. Maybe it's because I'm a product of a lifetime of state education, brainwashing, and I just got brain screwed in college by all these state professors. I do not worry about or sit around thinking about what my students think. I don't go to bed at night like, oh man, does Kareem think the way I do about international trade? Because if he doesn't, I am done with him. I don't think like that. All right, I'm a normal person. I'm thinking about, how am I going to make my wife happy this weekend? That's what I'm worried about, all right? I worry about normal things. All right, you can think whatever you want. You can think that this stuff is great. You can think it's the worst thing ever. But I'm going to ask for your interpretation, and as long as you justify it to me, and you use the course material to justify what you're thinking, you're good. Because that's the most important thing to remember, guys. Every law professor always told me the same thing. All you have is the rule of law. In this class, what you have is the material. Your interpretation is going to represent an interest. In this case, yours. And as long as you use the course material to justify, reasonably, what you're saying, that's good. So when I'm asking for your interpretation, that's how I'm grading it. All right. Oh my goodness, it's 52 after. Sorry. Monday. We're just doing this exam, guys, and nothing else. Bring something to write. I'll bring the paper. I'll have some extra pens and pencils, just in case any of your writing utensils die, and you should be good to go. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend.
Wait, Brian, you wrote about citizenship with just gentile, right?
Yes.
I forget, do we use pens on the essays, or can we use pencils?
You can use whatever you like. Pens, pencils. I think that's something use crayons, but hey, if you can reasonably use a crayon, I'll take a crayon.
Brayden said
That's
he'll
really
be
smart,
outside.
but I mean, hey,
Whatever
So I'm
Billy
gonna
you
can
can
do.
make it work. You can make a Sharpie work. I'll take that even, but that might do some
I knew
damage
he
to
was
the
speaking
paper.
to a teacher, so I didn't want you to like walk all the way just for nothing.
Because I also want to ask you if I can finally come this time to the I finally finished my assignment I was supposed to.
Oh man, I showed you guys my handwriting today. Look at that. That's terrible.
I just got off. I get off and it just closes, and I was like,
Okay.
That's why I was just so hot.
yeah, it's pretty hard.
So hot.
I'm sorry, I don't think you
I told you, Katie.
No. They're asking you to be there for Oh, I can't.
Oh, yeah, she goes,
Please do that. Somebody's asking you.
I should have asked her the same
Oh,
thing.
okay. Be there.
Oh my god. She was like, I'm so glad it was my original experience. And I was like, yeah, you too.
Yes. Your view, your interpretation, your sole view interpretation of the course. Use the course material to kind of like support you. That's what you do.
well, Steve, haven't you?
All right.
What?
At a basketball game. I did, haven't you? Wait, no, part-time, sorry. Yeah. I'll post this short. Just figure out how to make one and the rest yeah, it's like, this course is
A week from today is when I was supposed to hear.
I heard from, another young lady that she had to do like an interview with why she should keep her job at the office.
Well, it's like different
I
from
thought
the
it was
new
like that.
resident assistant.
It's only bad, but
That's what I was saying,
not
like,
really
I
good.
was just curious who her background is, she was in that last.
that's what I'm saying. But like, I want to. I was about to quit my resume on that thing. I finally got caught up on my own. And I feel like getting caught up in my
I think about that. Like, not too You took a whole freaking day.
I thought that my first two, because I had to clean, because I had my parents, and that was like the master side of the tub and stuff. So it's like, now I'm used to it. We're so just sleeping.
I only use it.
Really? How do you like at the tub's right here, and the shower. I only use them, yeah, I only use them, so I only use them whenever I used to make ice baths or something, or when I was sick, and I had to get like, I yeah, I got ice baths, frozen and stuff like that. Yeah. It's like banana. It brings like I got it off TikTok. That was not about to say something. I didn't decide. Oh yeah. No. I like funny stuff. And it only brought my grade up to an 8.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Yeah, like the same I know.
He looks cute. Two different directions.
Oh God, here's the kiss of death right here, Windows updates. Do not ever click install, goodbye.
You know what that means? Next week, not everything will be
Yeah,
useless.
it'll take about 2 hours to update. It's gonna be slow as molasses when you start.
When I went from Windows 7 to the next one, I mean, Friday, and I'm all be like, send it back, send it back.
Okay, so I deal with a couple of my relatives' computers who are older than me, and that was an automatic update. Like, they woke up the next morning and had Windows 10.
And it didn't work.
And they were like, oh,
Yeah.
I had remote access to the computers, and I went in there and I'm like, how did that happen? And then I'm like, oh, they did an automatic update. So.
And then they took batteries away from the password, you could just reset it.
So, what most people don't know is you can go to Windows Home version, go into PowerShell, which is like a terminal, and you can turn off all the background noise and turn off automatic updates.
I've been using your website, I've been turning stuff off on my computer
Yeah,
that you
I
posted.
constantly turn off everything.
Yeah, I just need to get on the internet and type. I think that's, I
That's
don't
what
need
I was
to.
doing, and so it's like I have to, and now, because it has a stupid AI in it, and there's like 50,000 different versions of AI in this thing.
Yeah.
Everything you see, any Copilot, it's a separate version of Copilot. So if you go to Edge, you see Copilot, that's Copilot for Edge. then you see the regular Copilot, and then you go into the Copilot on these individual programs that you'll see pop up. These are actual separate versions of Copilot. It's not on this one.
I think it's an
Probably
old
just an older
word.
version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jello.
That's why I'm not hitting the update button.
No.
This is gonna pop in there.
Yeah.
And I found 16 versions of Copilot in my aunt's computer when I got this updated. And I took all of them but one out, and that's the one that's associated with that little button.
Yeah.
I kept that because I've read that if you take that out, that might actually harm your operating system. So
Yeah,
all
but-
the rest of them I took out.
Yeah, anytime I buy a cell phone, I always look at how, like, the, what is that extra screen? It's like the admin, like, not when you're doing the settings, but there's extra
Blue
settings.
screen?
No, on your cell phone, I can't remember what it's called.
Oh.
But, yeah, I knocked everything out.
All right, everybody, welcome back. I know we got some folks missing today. We got some student athletes doing stuff today, but we're gonna have class. And a slight reminder, most of you have completed the test, but there's some of you who have not. Please make sure you complete that test by tonight at 11:59 p.m. All right, so that would be just in time for the minute after 11:59 p.m., which will be midnight on my favorite day of the year. Yeah, February 14th. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, happy days. Yeah. Oh, by the way, guys, hey, this is a suggestion. You might want to take it up. So this is one thing I do every February 14th with my wife. We watch The Princess Bride. Right? So if you know The Princess Bride, your parents did their job, thank them for me. And if you don't know The Princess Bride, you need to acquaint yourself with that movie. It's an awesome movie. All right, I love it because it has an angry Spanish swordsman who gets revenge on somebody for murdering his father, prepared to die. And it's got one of my all-time favorite professional wrestlers, Andre the Giant, in, who's like 8 foot tall and weighs 5,000 pounds. And it's awesome. And it has, love and other stuff. So both sides will like it, and you'll enjoy the movie. Trust me. So I don't even know. Do people still date in this country anymore? Do they ban that? I sometimes I talk.
They
You guys
should.
look at me like I'm 300 years old. It's just like it's not quite. All right, fine. But on the off chance you actually are dating a live sentient human adult, all right, just watch The Princess Bride. Trust me. You'll like it. You'll like it.
Is it that one Robert Latrine or is that Robin Hood Men in Tights?
What's that?
With the witch named Latrine?
That's Men in Tights.
That's
That's also a good one, but not Valentine's Day worthy. Princess Bride is Valentine's Day worthy. All right, so there you are, guys. You got it. Next, I want to get into back into some current events. I just feel like I should because of the nature of this class. If I don't cover current events, maybe not every Friday, but every other, well, I got to kind of make up for a couple of lost Fridays. So today I'm going to cover a little bit of it, and then I'm going to get back into the courts. All right.